Hi guys, Mikey here with the Fly Fish Club. Today we're going to be tying one of my favorite terrestrials since terrestrial season's coming up. This is the Fat Albert. I'm going to be using a size 10 3761 TMC hook. I'm going to need some trigger point fibers. I like this Flexi flossed rubber legs. This one's in gray. You're gonna want some 210 or 140 Denier black thread. I have orange and black foam. I think that's about it. For the orange foam, you're gonna want it to be about the same diameter or the same length as that hook point, that gap of that hook. This one's gonna be like double that. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start off with the hook. I'm gonna just go ahead and lay down a thread base as well. Most common color to fish this one in is like a brown and tan, but I fish it in this black and orange quite a bit as well. So you're gonna start off with your black foam. You're gonna come up in here and go ahead and pinch it around and go ahead and tie it in. And I'm just going till right after that hook point, or that bend of the hook. So I'm going to take my orange foam now. Go ahead and do the same thing. Now you're going to want to go ahead and, with the body, all of this is going to be thread. So you're going to go ahead and just go ahead and cover up all of that foam. Unspin that thread, make it nice and flat. And it will just lay out way nicer. All right, now that we got the whole body covered in thread, we're gonna pull this piece forward. We're gonna split this up to like 3 pieces. When I tie them in a bigger size, this is a size 10, I'll definitely do 4 segmentations, but with this one, I think 3 is fine. And I'm just doing 2 wraps on each of these with pretty nicely tight thread. Okay, now that we got those up, we're gonna go ahead and fold that foam, that black foam, forward just gonna pinch it, tie that down. All right, so now we're gonna move on. Now that you got those, I like to do this so the orange is just barely peeking through. You can make it a bit wider if you want more orange and wrap it around, but I like just a little bit. So we're gonna take some of this Flexi floss now, and we're gonna make some legs for it. And on the bigger sizes of this, I'll be putting another layer of legs towards the front, but on this one, I've just been fishing it with this amount of legs, so kind of up to your preference. This is how I do it. So I have my two legs here, and I'm just gonna tie an overhand knot in them, just like so. I got an overhand knot tied in, and the leg will kind of be kicked down. I'm gonna trim off one of those pieces, so it's just one going into the water. All right, just like so. So now I'm gonna just measure where I want it. I'm gonna put it like almost right out the back. So probably something like that. Probably about right where that foam is tight over. So I just hold it with my thumb, give it a nice wrap. Probably only do, pull it back a little bit more. If you don't like the way it's moved, just go ahead and adjust to your liking. So I'm gonna go ahead and trim that off, kind of adjust. And then now with this extra, I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing for the other side. Put an overhand knot in it. Just like so. Now I'm gonna go ahead and trim that second leg off. Typically you want these pointing down on the back legs, like that. And this is probably the hardest part of this fly, in my opinion. Getting those legs to sit how you want them. Okay. Now I'm gonna pull these all up and match them to the other side, just like so. Pinch it, trim it. All right, so now we're gonna trim a piece of this orange foam off. We're gonna need that for in a second. I'm gonna take a nice clump of this trigger point fibers. And now I'm gonna go ahead and tie in a wing. I like my wing to be pretty short on these, to where they barely stick off of them. Sometimes I'll do it with some black trigger points as well. Just like so. Now I'm gonna measure and trim. I'm gonna take this piece of orange foam now. And I'm gonna fold these wings back. Pinch that foam against the wing. Go ahead and tie it down. Just like so. And you can adjust it if it's kind of going to the side on you. All right, so now we're almost there. So now I'm gonna go ahead and just trim off this top piece of foam. Nice and tight. And you can add some other trigger point fibers like this pink. But with that orange tab, I find it pretty easy to see. We're gonna go ahead and measure out the front. And you kind of want a little bit off the front. I like to do about, try not to get my rubber leg up in there. Trim them both at the same time. We're almost there. So now I'm gonna go ahead and fold back that foam and whip finish it off. Just like that, and then go ahead and whip finish it off. So I like to take some scissors and trim these legs to about the same length. Just like so. So now on the bottom of this fly, we're gonna go ahead and take some water-based head cement and just put a little bit up on there. If you get a little much, you can just kind of spread it out with your finger. But I really like to do that, just it makes the body a little bit more durable. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is the Fat Albert. Fish it. It's a good one.